Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today's video will explore an exciting topic, hosting multiple sites on one single server. If you're looking to optimize your hosting resources and streamline your website management, you're in the right place. Stay tuned as we dive into the ins and outs of multiple hosting websites, what you'll need, and the benefits of doing so. So let's get started. So starting off, we'll talk about what is a server. A server is a computer or a system that is dedicated to providing services or resources to other computers or devices on a network. It is designed to handle requests and deliver data or perform specific tasks for clients or users. In the context of web hosting, a server refers to a computer or a network of computers that store website files and deliver them to users who access the website through the internet. These servers are typically powerful machines with high-speed internet connections and specialized software to handle web-related tasks. When someone accesses a website, their browser sends a request to the server hosting that website. The server processes the request and sends back the necessary files and data to display the website in the user's browser. This includes any HTML files, images, videos, scripts, and other resources required to render that specific web page. Servers can also be used for other purposes like file storage, email hosting, database management, and they can be either physical machines or virtual instances running on powerful hardware structure in a data center as well. They're typically managed and maintained by system administrators or hosting providers to ensure their reliability, security, and optimal performance as well. So what are the benefits of hosting all your sites on one single server? First one being is that you can control all your websites from one place. So managing multiple websites can be a hassle, especially when you constantly need to log in and out of different admin panels and dashboards, things like that. There are tools available to store login details and streamline that process, but it can still be really inconvenient and time-consuming. But with a unified setup, you only need to log in once to access a single dashboard where you can efficiently manage all your web properties. This eliminates the need for repetitive logins and allows you to handle all your websites seamlessly from one centralized location. The other benefit is that it's very cost-effective. So while hosting costs may initially seem modest, they can accumulate significantly over time. Consider a scenario where you own 10 websites and each website costs $6 a month. That amounts to a total of $60 a month to maintain all of them. Over a span of 5 years, your hosting expenses will be about $3,600. But by hosting all your domains on a single server, you can make substantial cost savings. Consolidating your websites onto one server reduces the overall hosting expenses, allowing you to optimize your budget and potentially save a significant amount of money. So to get started, there's a few steps that you need to do in order to start hosting your websites on one server. The first step is to buy a shared hosting plan. So shared hosting is a type of web hosting service where multiple websites are hosted on a single server. In this arrangement, multiple users share the server's resources, including a CPU, power, memory, storage, and bandwidth. The server's resources are divided among multiple users, with each user allocated a specific amount of resources. While the exact resource allocation may vary, users typically have limitations on disk space. The hosting provider handles server maintenance, security updates, and technical aspects, and users usually have access to a control panel or web-based interface as well. Shared hosting is really suitable for websites with moderate traffic, small to medium businesses, personalized blogs, and information websites as well, as it provides an affordable and convenient solution for users who do not require dedicated resources or extensive technical control over the server as well. So you want to pick a shared hosting plan that kind of suits your needs and suits your budget as well. We'll go over some really popular shared hosting providers. One option is Bluehost. So Bluehost is a really popular shared hosting provider that offers affordable plans, easy-to-use website builders, and excellent customer support. They are also a recommended recommended by WordPress as a top hosting provider. So if you are planning to use WordPress as your main CMS, then this might sort of strengthen your decision in using Bluehost. Some details about Bluehost shared hosting plans. If you go onto the website and go into the shared hosting page, you can see their plans laid out here. They offer 4 hosting plans: Basic, Choice Plus, Online Store, and Pro. The basic plans includes one website, unmetered bandwidth, and a free domain name for the first year as well. The Plus plan includes unlimited websites, bandwidth and email accounts, as well as domain privacy and site backups as well. And the Choice Plus plan includes all of the Plus features, as well as code guard, basic backup, and domain privacy protection as well. So they've got a range of different hosting options, and you can sort of see that they're kind of well priced as well. They're also really good for WordPress hosting. So Bluehost offer shared hosting platforms specifically designed for WordPress users, and these plans come with unlimited bandwidth as well. They come with pre-installed WordPress as well, automatic update, and they also have specific WordPress support as well. Their shared hosting plans comes with a range of features, including a website builder, a really easy to use cPanel, email accounts, SSL certificates, and a 30-day money-back guarantee as well. They also offer 24/7 customer support via phone, chat, or email. In terms of their performance, Bluehost shared hosting plans come with unlimited bandwidth, but they do have some restrictions on CPU usage and memory usage. However, they use SSDs or solid-state drives and a content delivery network, otherwise known as a CDN, to help improve website speed and performance. So they are still quite fast with their load times as well. Overall, Bluehost shared hosting service offers a wide range of features and plans to suit different website needs and budgets. Their focus on WordPress hosting and website builders makes them a good choice for a beginner or those looking for an easy-to-use shared hosting option as well. Up next is HostGator. So HostGator is a web hosting provider that offers a variety of hosting services, including shared hosting. And here are some details on their hosting services. So HostGators offer 3 shared hosting plans. They have the Hatchling, Baby, and the Business Plan, otherwise known as the e-commerce plan. The Hatchling plan includes 1 domain, unlimited storage, bandwidth, and an email account as well. The Baby plan includes unlimited storage. They have up to 5 websites, and they have $500 Google Ad Spend match credit, as well as $100 Microsoft advertising credit as well. And then you have the Business plan that has all of the features of the Baby plan, with a lot more like positive SSL upgrades, dedicated IP addresses as well, and some SEO tools as well. So in terms of features, all of the plans offer quite a lot of features as well. They all come with the features like website builder, an easy to use cPanel, one-click installs for popular applications like WordPress or Joomla and things like that, and 24/7 customer support via phone, chat, or email. They also offer a money-back guarantee as well, similar to Bluehost. And it's also similar to Bluehost. They have plans specifically designed for WordPress users, and these plans come with pre-installed WordPress, automatic updates, and WordPress-specific support. In terms of their pricing, their hosting plans, you can see they start at $275 a month, and they can go up to $525 a month, and these are usually introductory offers. Some of the drawbacks of HostGator, though, is that their renewal fees tend to be a little bit more expensive as well. Overall, HostGator's shared hosting services offer a range of features and plans to suit different website needs and budgets. Their focus on customer support and website builders make them a good choice for beginners or those looking for an easy-to-use hosting solution. So the next step, once you've selected a shared hosting plan and picked a hosting provider, the next step is to buy the domain names. So the domain name is just basically a unique address or identifier that is used to locate and access websites on the internet. It's the human-readable form of an internet protocol, which is a numerical label assigned to each device connected to a computer network. Domain names make it really easy for users to remember and access websites without having to remember complex IP addresses. And in addition to identifying websites, domain names can be used for email addresses as well. So you want to pick by all the domain names that you have, just start connecting them to your websites and then adding that website onto your hosting. There's all kinds of domain providers out there, some of them being Namecheap, GoDaddy, 123reg. All of these have their pros and cons, but all provide really good options for purchasing a domain. We'll go through some of the steps today. As I mentioned before, there's loads of domain registrars out there that have good reputation, good pricing, and good customer service. In today's example, we'll use GoDaddy. GoDaddy is one of the most popular domain registrars in the world. They are known for offering a wide range of domain extensions and affordable pricing for domain registrations. With GoDaddy, they do have the domain search that allows you to search for available domain names quickly and easily, and they also offer suggestions for alternative domain names if your desired name is already taken. They do offer competitive pricing for domain registrations, with a lot of domains are available for less than $20 a year. They also offer discounts for bulk purchases or multiple year registrations. And they also have a variety of additional services to help you build and manage your website, like their own website hosting, their own website builders, email hosting, and loads more. They also offer a domain management dashboard where you can manage all of your domains in one place in case you have more than one. And they have a large customer support team available 24/7 to help you with any issues that you may encounter. And they offer phone, chat, and email support, as well as a really dedicated knowledge base with helpful articles and tutorials. So to get started with GoDaddy, what you want to do is go onto their website and you're looking for the domain search tool up here. And you're basically just going to type in the domain that you want including the TLD that you want as well. And then you just want to click on search domain. So what GoDaddy will do then will tell you if your domain is taken, and if it is, they will offer a alternative, and if it's not, then they'll be able to give you the opportunity to buy it. So in this example, you can see that the domain that I wanted is taken. So what I'm going to do is look at the alternatives. There's one over here that they recommend. You can see they got great alternative. So it's just changing the TDL. And then if you scroll down a little bit, you can see even more domain names that are similar to the one that I wanted, but different, maybe slightly with slight variations. And you can go through each of them as well. Maybe you like the look of some of them more, and you can see the pricing for all of them as well. What GoDaddy will also do will kind of push for you to buy bundles of domains, and this can be useful for a few things. If you have the different TLDs for your domain name, it just means then you have full ownership of that domain name, and then you can redirect each of the other domain names to the main one, but you don't have to. You can always just stick to the one that you have. Once you decide which one that you want, what you want to do is click on make it yours. So you want to look at the pricing, and you can see those different kind of pricing, but they also offer loads of offers. So for example, this one is originally $34.99, but you can get it for as little as $1.99 with a 2-year registration, for the first year with a 2-year registration. So meaning that you'll register it for 2 years, but you'll pay $1.99 for the first year. And what you want to do is click on make it yours, and then you can see it's just adding to the cart. And once it's been added to the cart, you can see the pricing on it as well. What you can do is buy multiple domains. If there's other domains that you want to buy, you can just add as many domains as you need and then just add it to the cart. And then once you're done, you just want to click on continue to cart. You'll need to create an account in order to purchase and then manage your domains. And then once you've created an account, it'll ask you to finalize any kind of details. So there's additional features that GoDaddy offer, and one of them is the data privacy for your domain. So GoDaddy anyway includes free privacy protection to guard your personal info, meaning that as mentioned before, you can find out who owns the site and the contact info, using the Whois database to search for it, but you can always hide that information. This is one way to do it, and GoDaddy's domains include that free protection. But they also offer even more protection. So in the full domain protection, they have additional security protection that prevents hackers from stealing your domain or making other unauthorized changes, adds 2-factor verification, and it also matches length of domain term as well. And that is another additional price per year on top of what you're already paying for your domain. Then they also have the ultimate domain protection, which is everything that the full domain has. And then it also allows you to hold on to your domain name for an extra 90 days if your billing method expires. Seeing as because you are only registering that domain for say 1 year, It just means then after the end of that 1 year, if you don't renew that registration immediately, then that domain becomes free for anyone to buy. It doesn't matter if you've had that domain for maybe like 2, 3, 4 years. As soon as the registration expires and you haven't renewed it, it's free for anyone to buy. And this can be really disastrous if you rely on your domain name a lot, especially if you've got a high traffic website. People can then use that domain name and move all that traffic to their own website and things like that. So with the ultimate domain protection, it does allow you to hold on to your domain name for another 90 days even after your method expires, because and just means then you have more time, and it's just a kind of an extra layer of security. And then again, that's just another fee per year on top of what you're already paying. So it's up to you how you want to, which of the privacy protections that you want. But you do get the free privacy protection for your domain name, so it'll replace your personal info with proxy information in the Whois directory. There's also additional things like adding a professional email, things like that. And then once you're done, you just want to click on continue to cart. At this point, you can see an overview of what you're buying. So you can get the domain registration. You can decide how long you want the domain registration for. And then once you've selected what you want to buy and selected all the features, you just want to click on I'm ready to pay. And then provide your contact, payment information, and agree to GoDaddy's terms of service. Once you have purchased a domain, you'll need to configure it to work with your website hosting. And if you are already hosted with GoDaddy, then you can do it through GoDaddy's website, but it can also involve setting up your own DNS and configuring your own domain settings. The process of buying a domain is fairly similar with the other popular domain registrars like Namecheap and 123reg. You search for the domain, you select how long you want to register it for. If they have any additional features, you just select as many as you want and then just pay for it and then manage everything within the domain. GoDaddy is one of the most popular domain registries in the world, but it has faced some criticism for their pushing a lot of their marketing tactics, and some users have reported issues with their customer service, but they remain a really popular choice for domain registration and offer a variety of useful features for website owners as well. Once you have all your domains purchased, the next step then is to add the domain to the cPanel. So all you need to do is log into your cPanel account, and you can usually access this by entering your the name of your domain.com/cPanel and then providing your login credentials. Once logged in, navigate to the domain section in cPanel. The exact location may vary depending on the cPanel theme that you're using, but you want to look for an option called add-on domains or domains, and then just type in the new domain that you have. cPanel will now add the domain to your hosting account and create the necessary directories and settings, and you can then upload your website files to the appropriate directory using FTP or the file manager provided in cPanel. Please note that the steps may kind of vary depending on the specific version of cPanel you're using. If you add your domain to cPanel, it'll allow you to manage the hosting settings and website files for that domain directly from your cPanel control. By adding a domain to cPanel, you centralize the management of your website and related services, making it easier to handle various aspects of your web presence from a single control panel as well. The next step is to update your name servers. So updating name servers refers to changing the DNS, the domain name system settings, for a domain to point it to a different hosting provider or server. Name servers are specialized servers that are responsible for translating domain names into their corresponding IP address. When you register a domain name, it is initially associated with the default name servers provided by the domain registrar, but if you want to host your website or other services with a different hosting provider, you need to update the name servers to point to the new provider's name servers. The way the process typically works is you obtain the name server information provided by your new hosting provider. This usually consists of 2 or more name server addresses, and then you log into the account with your domain registrar, so essentially the company where you registered your domain, and this is where you manage your domain settings. You want to look for DNS or name server settings and then update the name server information. It may take some time for the updated name server's information to propagate across the internet, and this process is known as DNS propagation. It allows the new name server settings to be recognized globally, and during this propagation period, some users may still see the old website or experience temporary disruptions. This is totally normal. Propagation typically takes a few hours to 2 days, but it can vary. But once the DNS propagation is complete, your domain will be pointing to the new hosting provider's name servers, and this means that requests for your domain will be directed to the correct server where your website and other services are hosted. And you want to repeat this process for every single website that you want to add onto your server. So you want to make sure you have the domain, add the domains to the cPanel, and then update the name servers, and you do that for all of them. Once you do that, then all of your websites will be hosted on the one server, and you'll be easier to manage and it'll be a lot more cost effective as well. And there you have it. We've reached the end of our video on hosting multiple servers and multiple websites on one server. I hope you found this information valuable and that will help you make the most of your hosting capabilities. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to our channel for more insightful content, and hit that notification bell to stay updated. If you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.